Hey all, this miniature sculpt had already been completed once, but unfortunately one of our cats packed it off from my workbench. In this episode I'm going to repair it, but first I want to make myself another sculpting tool. When I sculpt, I primarily work in 15mm and I want to scale down a couple of the tools I typically use. Ideally I would have made this tool in one piece. My local metal supplier, however, doesn't carry any steel and 1/4-inch hex bar, so I picked up some brass hex and steel rods to make the tips. The lengths on the components aren't critical, so I made some reference marks and cut the pieces on my bandsaw. After that, I simply faced down the ends of my brass bar on my TIG lathe and chamfered the ends. Then it was simply a matter of drilling the holes to receive the tips, and for these I drilled them a couple thousandths under the diameter of the final tip size. This way I can create an interference fit during assembly by heating the brass a bit with a torch. Once I had cleaned up the ends of my tip stock, I shaped the sculpting tools on a belt sander and polished them on my lathe with progressively finer grits of sandpaper and micro mesh. I used a torch to heat one of the tips to bend the offset in it, but unfortunately I didn't pick up any video of that. Then I used the torch to assemble the tool. And here's the final product. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll have more hobby content coming up in the future. Thanks.